Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel today. So today I want to talk about something I think is fucking retarded. So I am a Windows 7 user in the year 2024. Call me a clown if you want, but this is the OS of my choice that I'm going to run and that I will continue to run for a pretty good amount of time. So if you live under a rock, or not necessarily say that, but if you just don't keep up with tech, Steam ended support for Windows 7 around three and a half months ago, and believe it or fucking not, Steam still runs almost on the latest version of Steam. So this version of Steam works pretty fine. Now, in my benchmarks, this version performs better than, or this version on Windows 7 runs better, on, hang on, how do I phrase this? This version of Steam runs better on my Windows 7 PC than it would on an install of Windows 10 and 11. Trust me, I've tried. It runs like ass. So, kind of ironic that the best way to get the best performance in my case is to run a old operating system. But that's not the point of this video. I could talk about performance all day if I wanted to and how it's almost better all the time on Windows 7, but I just want to talk about that piracy is going to be prevalent really soon. So the topics I want to go over in this video is not necessarily just for older operating systems, but just in general. So I want to talk about this real quick. So in about, I would say probably 1 year's tops, Steam's probably not going to run at all on Windows 7. They're probably going to implement a other Chrome they're going to implement their new version of Chrome, which is going to make it not be able to run on Windows 7. So that's probably going to happen sooner or later. But my issue with this is I'm going to lose access to my Steam library. And if you look at my Steam library, it has a pretty good amount of games that I spent my hard-earned money on. And I don't play all these games anymore, but I still play a pretty good amount of them. Just have to download them. I bought a new SSD, so I gotta re-download everything. But my main point is when I bought these games and when I built my computer, Windows 7 was still in support. So when I bought Black Ops 3, I bought this game in, I would probably say 2019. I have a lot more hours played on my PlayStation, but I bought the PC version of this game. Haven't really played a lot of it. But when I bought this in 2019, it needed Windows 7 for it to run properly, and that's what I had at the time. So fast forward 6 years down the road, and I'm probably not going to be able to play this game on the compatible software and hardware I bought it for. Now, keep in mind, I could understand wholeheartedly, 100%, if things like online support would not work. That's totally fine. I respect the developers that they don't want to support Windows 7 anymore. Alright, I understand that. Only 2% of people, probably only 1.5 now, on the internet run Windows 7. Okay, I understand that they probably don't want to support Windows 7 anymore. Okay, perfectly fine. But I should at least be able to play the fucking story player, or the story mode version of this game. Probably because I bought the fucking thing for $60. I should have access to this game until the end of time. It should not matter if I have an up-to-date version of Windows or not. This game works on this operating system. It should be able to run perfectly fine until the end of fucking time. And then the same thing goes with GTA 5. I bought this game in 2019 as well when I first built my computer, and I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to, I can't run this game anymore. I can't even run single player anymore. I never played online on PC, alright? It's been a clusterfuck for a long time. You have flying cars and shit. You can barely even play online anymore. I don't know what Rockstar was trying to cook with flying bikes, but it did not cook at all. I don't play this game online anymore. I'm not even able to play single player anymore because Rockstar said, hey, fuck you, we're killing Rockstar Launcher, suck our dicks. That's basically what they told me and what they told the entire Windows 7 community. Now, if it was just online support, okay, I understand that. They don't think it's a good decision for their business model to support a outdated operating system. Okay, I understand that wholeheartedly. But I should still be able to play the fucking game I bought. This game is almost 8 years old, it came out with Windows Vista support initially. This game could run on Windows Vista because it still requires the DirectX 11 framework. It could run perfectly fine on my computer and my hardware, but no, it fucking won't because Rockstar wanted to just kill it. What Valve should do, they should just make an offline Steam launcher that allows you to download your games that you purchase on a super secure Windows 11 PC. It should not be locked like this to where you cannot play the games you bought on your own PC. Now, and this is why I say piracy is going to be very rampant in the future. Piracy is my only option to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I'm not one to always condone piracy, but in this fucking case, I have no other option. I can't play an old snapshot of this game or anything. I'm forced to pirate this game to restore functionality to the game that I once had. Now, here's the main thing about piracy for a Windows 7 user. When you pirate things, you get more support for fucking pirating than you would with actually buying the game. So I can't say the name of the website on YouTube or else the video will probably get taken down, but just know I got this from a girl that is very fit and it was repacked. So I'm pretty sure you can get the hint with that. But they provide a Windows 7 fix for a good amount of games. Now, I don't know why the person does this, but I'm very grateful for it, because I'm able to run a good amount of my games on Windows 7. I'm not really a big AAA gamer anymore, because the optimization for my hardware is complete ass. I have a 1080 Ti and a 3900X, and I can't even run most modern games at good FPS anymore. You know, pretty fucking ass. But, you know, it just does not run good anymore. So I like to play a lot of indie games, and a lot of those games have patches for Windows 7 by FitGirl. So, I mean, I'm getting better support from pirating than I actually am buying the game. And this is where my problem comes from. If a person in fucking Zimbabwe, Africa can get me a better experience than a multi-billion-dollar company, why the fuck, in my right mind, would I pay for that product if I'm not getting, if some random person is, God, I just woke up, I apologize, but why would I pay full price for something when somebody else can get me that better experience for completely free? And that's my point with piracy. I refuse to pay for something if the pirated version's better. You know, I just won't do that. But, you know, God, I could go on all day about this, but I think it's horseshit that I'm not able to play the games that I paid for anymore. I'm still able to play them now, but it's kind of bullshit that I'm not able to play the games that I spent my own money on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next.